Welcome back to another Trade of the Day here with TraderTV.Live, and it's back to GameStop. Been a while since we talked about this one because AMC has been stealing those headlines, but there was an actionable trade today. I actually came in with a bit of a desire to buy the dip on AMC, but in GameStop I wanted to be short. I'm going to show you why here. I'm going to trade price action as always. You can certainly see on a 15-minute, just going back a few sessions here, so you can see a hard reversal off of just below that 200, and you have a multi-day run to the downside. AMC did something very similar as well. Then you get this wipeout bottom and massive recovery in yesterday's trade. So this is the first thing that keyed me at the close. Stall out once and twice at 172. We're then gapping up just barely above that in the pre-market. So I've got myself an area that I think, 172, some weakness there. I also want to point out this peak here, the last day before it flushed, was at that 175. That gives me a 72 to 75 range. Come in here in the pre-market, we're holding that 75. A couple of things I'm looking for. One, can we get that spike and fail trade? That would be one way to get in. Two, which I didn't get, and this is key, the 172 breakdown. When that breaks down, a break into a short position was what I desired. It's going to happen to you. You're trading other symbols at the time. SGOC was making good moves. All kinds of things were happening in the market, and I missed that entry point. Didn't have my stop in. Not a good look. But I knew what I was looking for, and I thought a trend could develop. We test on a bounce back once, a little past VWAP, right into that 172, fails at 172. I actually try to go short here and miss. Just wasn't aggressive enough getting in. I said, be patient, be patient, be patient. I'm only going to short a pop. I'm only going to short a pop. Come back into VWAP. I don't get my perfect price, but I'm actually able to catch it here, 170.50. We finally get our entry. The trend is not over yet. I wanted 165. I wanted a 165 out as the absolute best. I sort of looked back and looked at that secondary move that we had here. Spiked to 165, had a bit of a pullback, and then ran. So I had that pegged as my out. We didn't quite get there. And this is one thing that I've learned from my trading. You probably heard this on the show if you watch this live, is anytime it gets close to that bid on a stock where I kind of feel like it could have a hard reversal, if it stalls before my price area, I've got to find a way to get a little bit more aggressive in terms of getting out. So I saw a bid start to pluck in there early before that 166 area, saw it at 167, and said, you know what, this looks like it could be it. I'm not sure it's going down to 165. We'll take that trade out. Thank goodness we did, because if I zoom forward, I can tell you, we're past that 175 mark on GameStop. The key thing here was I missed. First of all, I did not get the trade that I wanted because it never actually popped to 175 and had that rollover at 930. So my main setup, my A+ setup, never happened. The breakdown trade at 172, I don't get it. I miss it. I was then trying to get the short off of 172 on the pullback. I don't get that. If it's going to be a trend, you're going to see lower highs. So I said, don't chase, don't chase. Allow it to come back where I can get a reasonable short on that pullback. Still have a reasonable stop at that 172, be able to scalp some out down here in this cluster, and then hold on for almost the full amount that we wanted. Never quite got to 165. That's the key. You can miss out on your trade, but if you believe in the trend and you have setups that you like and you can be patient with it, don't chase once you've missed. Stay disciplined. Follow your plan. The trades are going to be there. The market is here every day to provide you with opportunities. That's why we do these trades of the day for you, so you can learn to become a better trader. Of course, watch the live show at all times. Let us know what you did with GameStop today. I want to know in the comment below. Did anybody actually catch that bottom? Because I know we're upside on GameStop now. So I'd love to hear from you, and we'll see you in the market.